The Roger the Wild Child Show is brought to you by our friends at Prism Design Company. Are you looking for a cool new logo for your business? Do you need some graphics for your new website or blog? Our friends at Prism Design are a premier graphics design company that can handle all your needs. You can find Prism Design Company on Facebook or contact them directly at 618-534-4291. All the great graphics on the Roger the Wild Child Show are brought to you by our friends at Prism Design Company.
This is Tim Kelly from KICR Indie Country Radio. Along with my Vice President Don Swartz, we invite you to listen to Today's Country with Tim Kelly every Thursday and Friday night live at 7 p.m. Central Time from Branson, Missouri, the live entertainment capital of the world. We play new country's best by indie artists like Liam Coleman.
I still play that guitar that my daddy gave to me. Bought it back in high school, it was mine when I turned 16. You may think I'm old-fashioned, but vintage is cool to me.
Savannah Ray.
This is your first rodeo. There's some things you need to know about a typical Texas girl. Raw diamonds that rhinestone.
And Jenna Paulette. Listen to the show on our website, KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. Now, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for Roger the Wild Child Show.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Let's go!
Hey, y'all, it's time for the Roger the Wild Child Show. Here we go again, another boot-scooting, kicking episode of the Nashville edition of the Roger the Wild Child Show with your host, Roger the Wild Child, along with his crazy sidekicks, singer-songwriters Elise Harper and Justin Love, plus party time with moonshine shenanigans. And want to know what's the nitty-gritty from Music City? We got your Nashville music news. Yeehaw! Let's do this.
Roger! It's Roger the Wild Child Show!
Hey, what's up, everyone? It is Roger the Wild Child Show. How are you guys all doing? Roger here, along with Justin Love. Elise is out sick today, so we're going to miss her today, Justin.
Yeah, I'm sad.
I
needed someone pretty to look at, and I gotta deal with you.
You know what? I'm the sexier one.
Yeah.
Don't you know?
No comment. No further comments. No, I hope she feels better. Poor thing. Whenever she said she was sick, I was like, "Dadgummit." Well, it's okay. We've got a lot of great things going on today and good people, so it'll be a good show regardless. Well, we got this. We got this, Roger.
We do. Let's hit up the chat room because everybody's already blowing up in the chat room already. Cindy DeGeorge on Facebook says, "Hi, folks." And, of course, our artist booking director, Don Swartz, is chiming in, as always.
Yeah, what's up, Don?
Emma is here. Emma and her husband, Cliff, they're watching. Also, Teresa Sabin from Sabin Marketing is also chiming in today. DDA is here. Okay, and then, of course, Emma's husband, Cliff. He always chimes in and everything. And Tammy, oh, yes. Tammy, which is Wade Jennings' manager, is here to support our guest, Wes Shipp. So that will be really cool. And Cliff Hill says, "Hi, Raj." Hey, Raj. Hey, Cliff.
Hello. Yeah.
How are you? Yeah. So there you go. Chat room's already blowing up, having a good time. We got a great show lined up for today. So, Justin, I have to tell you something. I was listening to the radio last night, and I know that, like Elise and stuff always have talked about Jelly Roll on our show. And I've never really listened to Jelly Roll's music until last night. Okay.
Oh.
And I listen to a lot of music, and you would think that I would listen to all these people, but I'm listening to a lot of independent artists more now, because, I'm going to know who we want to bring on the show. So I don't really listen to the radio per se, but last night I just had the radio on and I heard Jelly Roll's song, Son of a Sinner. Oh my God. Can I say, holy shit, this guy's got a voice. Amazing.
Have you heard his other song, Dead Man Walking?
No.
So that's the one that actually went, I believe, #1 on the iTunes rock charts. It's a great song. That's what actually turned me on to him. I went, oh my gosh, this is great.
I never heard him.
Good song.
I always hear at least talking about him in Nashville music news, and like Darren and I would be like, who's Jelly Roll? We would just laugh about it because we didn't know. And of course, me being in radio and a podcaster and everything, I should know these things. But I just thought maybe he was just some type of breaking artist. But oh my God, I was blown away by this guy. So anyways, if you ever listen to it, go on your platform and just pull up Jelly Roll and listen to his music. This guy's got a great backstory. I guess he was a reformed drug dealer. Just a lot of listen, Jelly Roll, if you are watching this show right now, we want you on as a guest. Okay. Now, if you guys know Jelly Roll, if somebody knows Jelly Roll, tell him to reach out to the Roger the Wild Child show. We want him as a guest on the show. I think he's got a great story to tell, and I think everybody wants to hear about it. And so, daggone,
Daggone. It's daggum. Not daggone. Just think of Daffy without the F part, just that, and then gum like bubble gum. Everybody just messes up. Oh my gosh, I have friends of mine that'll go, doggone. Like,
you're like, what the hell?
Basically.
What is that? What are you trying to say over there, huh?
I have to put a caption up sometime on the screen or make me a sign that says it's daggum.
Dag, like dagger. Dagger,
like
gum.
Dagger, with
like
gum, yeah.
Like bubble gum. Mm.
That's what I said, daggum.
Daggum.
There you go. Now you're professional at it.
So there you go. So I'm a professional daggummer. So
yeah,
that means anything. So Jelly Roll, if you're watching the show, and you know what, I know you're coming to Boise in October, so you're going to be at the Stonies and Emmett. So I'm going to come down and check out your show.
Shrug shoulders with him, Roger. Just do it. See what happens, what it leads to.
Yo, Jelly, come here. Why don't you come on my show?
What you do is you say, hey, Jelly, my name's Peanut Butter. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that.
Peanut butter. Oh, God.
Sorry.
So there you go. There's my plea. I don't beg for guests to come on the show, but I'm telling you, if somebody knows Jelly Roll, tell him Roger the Wild Child and Justin Love and Elise Harper want to speak to him directly. All right.
Amen. And yes.
I'm sure he'll listen.
If I see him at like a whiskey jam, because sometimes he'll pop into Nashville. If I see him, I'll throw it out there, daggum. I will.
All right. All right, it's time for the Moonshiners, guys.
It's time for Moonshine Shenanigans. Watch out!
It is time. It is party time with Moonshine Shenanigans.
What's up, guys?
Hey, y'all.
Baby Daisy and Maudine, they're all in like separate places. They're not together. What's going on here, guys?
It's sad times.
Maudine told me out of the house, so
Maudine, did you kick him out?
She is
Maudine, we can't hear you.
We can't hear you, Maudine. You've been muted.
She's muted. It looks like she's cussing my ass.
I think so. I think she muted herself.
That's
I think that heifer just called me fat. I really fat right there. Did y'all see that?
Nope, can't hear you, Maudine.
She's making signals like a mime.
Right.
Put it
What is
in
that?
your mouth.
What is this? What? I'm on the way home, baby. I'm on the way home.
He was giving you up the road.
I see that she is drinking and eating my Rice Krispie treat.
I know. What
That
kind of
thing
Rice
is Rice
Krispie treats
Krispies.
are those? Is what I'm wanting to know. She got sunglasses on and eating Fruity Pebble treats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's in
Hide-
them, Modine? We can't hear you, Modine.
Yeah, we can't hear you, Maudine.
You're gonna have to log back out and log back in. I think you muted your own phone. All right. She's like, okay, I'll do that.
Go back in the green room.
Well, other than that, we're having a blast. No, I had to fly out here. We bought a truck to deliver the moonshine in. I bought a big box truck, so I had to fly out and I flew to Mississippi and then come up to a buddy of mine's and stayed here a little bit and been working on it, and that leads to a lot of drinking. Went to a deer camp and I'm eating like we had deer steaks, turkey breast, duck, bunch of wild game. So it was
Wow.
awesome. Yeah, I got drunk and fell in the ditch. I fell out the side and fell in the ditch.
Way to go,
Can
Bubba.
y'all hear me?
We
Yeah, we can all hear you. Can you hear
Is
us?
that you, Maudine?
She said, "The hell with it, let us in." We're really gonna have to get this shit together. It's my fault.
It's got to be your fault.
Yeah. I mean, come on. I mean, baby Daisy's got her stuff together now.
Yeah, I know.
The struggle was real.
Right. Right. So
Actually, a
we
nice
got a
little
huge
background,
weekend
too.
coming up. This weekend we kind of took off a little bit. You know, I had to do some work, so we took off a little bit. But next weekend, Kentucky Headhunters, Confederate Railroad, we will be tearing it up wide.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
back on the road.
Didn't you say that you are like a partier? That's what you do, right? So you took off this weekend to what? Not party?
No, I just not party in public. I got drunk in the woods.
Not
Yeah. See, in public, I can only get so drunk. In the woods,
you can get
I'll
all
wake up
drunk.
tomorrow with no clothes on. You know.
You were
Oh,
tasting your own medicine, huh? Out there
I
in the
know.
woods.
Look, last time I got drunk in the woods, I woke up with a tag on. Somebody thought I was a Sasquatch.
They thought you were a Sasquatch?
Yeah, evidently. I had a tag on, so they was gonna sell me. I guess I don't know.
All right, Tanya Kennedy on Facebook. Love us some Jessica Biggins and Tanya. Miss y'all.
Oh my God, we miss our New York family. We missed the shit out of you.
Yes.
I was talking about having Tammy on there a while ago. There's no greater person than Tammy. Turned up
Sing
Tammy.
for us, Tammy.
Absolute
Sing for us.
most wonderful person you will meet. And then in the show coming up, Wes. I've been telling you all week, Roger, that Wes is my guy, man. Wes is awesome.
He's your guy.
Yeah, Wes is awesome.
And Tammy is one of the greatest rappers of all times.
Nice.
So we're
Yeah.
talking about Tanya Kennedy. Tanya Kennedy was the
Oh.
Facebook.
Tanya Kennedy.
Hey, Tanya.
Yeah, Tanya, she's up there in New York. We love her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
she
good
takes care of us every time we hit there. But then Miss Tammy, she's at the campground with Wes. Right
Yeah.
now.
Yep. Tammy's awesome. Tammy rocks.
Yeah,
We
there's
love
no
Tammy.
better.
Roger, are you drinking a Coke?
We miss y'all. We miss all of our New York people
Coke
and our
Zero.
Pennsylvania folks.
And what is great about Tammy, she looks so sweet and innocent. Tammy will fight a damn grizzly bear with a switch and get the switch in the bear.
There you go. You got a cowbell for that one.
Awesome.
Make that bear surrender.
That's
Gotcha.
right. What you won't do?
Cindy Meinhardt says, "Gotta love Tanya and Tammy."
Yeah.
They're awesome.
Good folks.
Yeah.
But yeah, we let's say next week we'll be wound out. Just tighter the snare drum again. The show is on Sunday again, like it was last week. Down
Okay.
there. Hopefully we get a better connection. Well, I know we got service good where we're at.
Well, I
and
do
am
know
looking into
now
all
that these guys are the new Confederate Railroad guys, and then I don't have to sit there and like
Make a fool of himself.
right, exactly.
Man, those are great guys. Those are absolutely great guys. And all Danny Martin, Rusty, damn Mo is like a brother. I mean, you cannot beat Mo Thaxton. He's awesome.
I like my woman a little bit on the trashy side.
You know I do. Yeah.
Mo should write a song.
She cried, moan, moan, moan.
Mo should write a song called Mo Less. You're welcome.
We can meet all kind of movie stars. We met movie stars and meet the biggest rock singers, whatever. And my old lady will take a picture standing there just looking. Every picture I have of her, Mo is nearly molested in the picture.
Now you guys have to come with me to Hollywood in the end of October when we do Halloween Hotness. It's the St. Jude's Celebrity Charity event. Our show is actually a sponsor, and so yeah, it's going to be Saturday night. We're gonna rub elbows with all the celebrities out there, and so if you guys want to come and join us, you can join us.
We got to figure out how to make this happen. The hillbillies go to the flatlands.
There you go.
Hills, that is.
Beverly
Hillbillies.
Hotness, I'm a shoe-in. Shit.
You guys will be the new Beverly Hillbillies.
We got this.
What's funny about that, Roger, you talk about rubbing elbows with them, they might actually be more into that instead of fist bumping you and shaking your hand. I don't know how they feel about the COVID down there.
I'm a hugger all through.
Yeah, I'm hugging them. I'm going to run up and start.
Yeah. All through COVID.
Big old bear hug.
Oh God!
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do the whole time with film it. I'm just gonna walk down the street and hug every damn body.
Every damn body.
Every damn body.
They're gonna run, Sasquatch.
Come here and let me love on you.
Oh, it's so much fun having you guys on the show with us. We're gonna have a blast. And next week you'll be with Kentucky Headhunters and Confederate Railroad. So let's see what we can pull off. And hopefully you'll have a good connection backstage wherever you're at.
I know this week we was trying to get I was actually hoping I was getting up there with Wade. Wade was in Luray yesterday, and it was an awesome show. My God, I miss him so much. I don't know what to do. And we come out here and I couldn't get the truck running in time. Kind of stuck, but next week we'll be with the railroad and the headhunters, and we'll just be ready to have a ball.
Party time!
Party time!
That's what I do best.
Not that we would ever party or anything. You know us, Roger.
Right? No, never in a million years.
No, we just get drunk in the woods without any, limits. Yeah, right on.
I like that idea. Yes, let's do that. Bonfire in the woods. Amen.
What are you saying, Justin? You want to go get drunk in the woods with me?
Brother, it'll take me like 2 and I'll be done. I'm a true lightweight. And I'll be seeing you like a Sasquatch running.
Right?
Well, I'm a very expensive date.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maudine. Love
very
it.
Expensive. I'm not a lightweight.
Love it, Maudine. I can't wait to see y'all
Thank God Daisy is.
Baby Daisy goes to bed at 8 o'clock. It's like way past my bedtime right now.
Yeah.
Oh God, where was we at? Dang, me and you got torn down and went to bed. We'd been up and entertaining the partying for days, and we went to bed at like 8 o'clock. And Baby Daisy was like, "Yes, I outdone the partiers."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. We travel all. We looked at our travel thing the other day.
Funny.
In the last 6 months, we have been 891 locations.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I've been feeling it.
Yeah.
Daisy,
You been feeling it?
Yeah.
Daisy, you say you go to bed at like 8 o'clock? How early do you wake up in the morning?
About noon.
Yeah.
Oh man.
They hate
Shoot.
me because I sleep 3 hours and I'm up at like 6. Let's go check this shit out. Come on. And they hate me.
That's hilarious.
All righty, guys. So we're going to go ahead and let you guys go, but we will be back with you guys next week. So thank you for joining us, Moonshiners.
All right. We love you guys. I'll see y'all next week.
Yeah.
See you guys next week.
Enjoy the week, guys.
Yes, sir.
Oh gosh. So I know you know what, I've been having some issues with the with some of the audio here, and so if I cut out, you just know. I mean, I'm just gonna have to bring in my reinforcement if that's the case that needs to be.
We're gonna have to save this guy. You do know that, right? I mean,
the female guy.
You see,
Sad, man.
hey, I just came in. I saw this poor guy just desperately trying to get his shit together as usual, and I thought, oh man, Justin, I got to come in and prop the guys up. Good Lord.
Yeah, I will tell you, I appreciate you coming in, but you're not as pretty as Elise. But that's okay.
No.
It's great to have you as a co-host.
Depends who you're asking. Depends who you're asking.
Oh, it's funny. How
That's
you
all
doing,
good.
man?
No, I know, man. At least to be honest with you, I literally just woke up. This is what my wife gets to see in the morning. Except it's in the evening. This evening. But honestly, I've been going wild for the last month. My dad's been in town, and so I haven't seen him in a while. So it was just been like nonstop. So anyway,
so for everybody, for people who don't know, Darren's dad is Jerry Sheff. He's the bass player for the TCB band, TCB band for Elvis. And they were in Memphis for Elvis week. How did that go?
Well, I'm going to save most of that for the next show, but for our Wednesday show. But I'll give you a little teaser. I mean, and it's like the Comic-Con of Elvis at this point. It's great, man. It's like guys that make me look like I should be in diapers, man, or in like those motorized carts they take at Walmart right around. They got the white jumpsuits on with the freaking shoe polish hair. It's great, man. You got those dudes, man. And then you got like the little kids, man. They're like these Elvis impersonators, and it's wild, man, to see everybody. But it was just cool to see, just some old friends like Priscilla Presley, of course, and some people like that since been a long time. So hanging with some of the old crew.
Nice.
Larry Strickland, ran into him, Naomi Judd's husband. So got to hang with him for a bit, and there was quite a few people out there. Estelle Brown, one of the Sweet Inspirations, one of the gospel singers that Elvis took from Aretha Franklin. She was there, and lots of cool people, man. So it was fun. And then my dad hasn't been back in a long time, so people were excited to see him. They were like, "Wow, it was cool, man."
That's awesome, and we're going to talk more about it on Wednesday night when we kick off the Roger the Wild Child show, Hollyweird edition.
Mm-hmm.
My God,
yeah,
yes. The crazies are going to come out.
What's cool, Darren, is we've already discussed it a couple of times now, but I'm so oblivious and not even thinking whenever you talked about your Darren Sheff, I never put you and Jason together. And I was listening to as he mentioned, I was listening to Why Are You Calling Me Now by Generation Radio, and I just was like, oh my gosh. I met Jason Sheff whenever he was playing. I think he might have been popping in to see a couple of friends of his that were on the road out at La Hacienda right off of Old Hickory Boulevard by Percy Priest, little Mexican restaurant joint before COVID. I met him there, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So that was so cool, and it's cool to see him still going, man, and kicking ass. Gosh, his vocals are amazing.
Yeah,
that whole group's amazing.
Yeah, it's crazy. And you know what? You got to find out what just a nice guy is, besides the big voice and the singer. I mean, that's the thing about Jason. He's no diva, that's what people love about him, man. He's just such a... We were just talking about it last night. Me, Jason, and my dad were just sitting at, the back of my dad's Airbnb, and we're just talking about crazy stories, man. Just like
nice.
Normal stuff, like normal people, man. We talk about the music stuff, but and fun things like, what did you guys do? When I was on the road, you guys were, what were you guys doing around the beach down there? And we're It's like,
Yeah.
taking LSD, in the 70s.
Oh my God. I can't wait. I'm gonna be tuning into that show for sure. Heck yeah.
Yeah,
I will
Wednesday's
tell
gonna
you
be.
that-
Go ahead. Darren.
Okay. I'll tell that I gotta let this one hit. This one story was so damn funny, and it's short,
Okay.
so it won't take too much of your segment. But he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "The first time I took LSD, man, I was like on a subway in New York City, man." And he goes, "And I was just so like tripping out on older people's faces. They look so beautiful to me because they just were old and they had so much character to their face." So he goes, "I was tripping on the LSD, but I was looking at how beautiful these old people were." And he goes, typical New Yorker, man. He goes, "I'm sitting across the subway and I'm just like staring at this guy because he looks so beautiful." And the guy's like, "What the fuck are you looking at? Come on, you've been staring at me for 15 minutes. What the hell's wrong with you? You on LSD?" And he goes, "Yeah, I am." And the guy goes, "Oh, cool." It was like, all right.
Oh, that's
like,
funny.
Isn't it hysterical, man?
That's hilarious.
Excuse the language, but it was like typical New York. "What the F are you looking at, mother F? You've been staring at me for 15 minutes. What's wrong with you? On acid?" And he's all, "Yeah." The guy's like, "Oh, cool."
All right, cool. All right. Keep staring away.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
It really was something else. That's just one of the news stories, but
All right, so we're gonna bring on our first guest here in just a second. But if you guys want to be able to talk with Wes Shipp, you can reach us right here on the studio lines.
Now you wanna blow up my phone.
Have a question or comment? Studio lines are wide open. 845-400-WILD. 845-400-WILD. That's 845-400-WILD. Give us a call and get on the air right now. 845-400-WILD.
That's right. 845-400-WILD is the number. If you have any questions for our guest, Wes Shipp, hello and welcome. You're on the Roger the Wild Child show.
How's it going, y'all?
What's up, man? Nice to meet you.
What's the good word?
We're hanging out at a campground. I just wrote a few songs with Way Jennings an hour ago?
Yeah.
Life's good right now.
Life is good. Yeah, I mean, if you're rubbing elbows with Way, then you're in the good spot. So,
yeah.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah, we just wrote some really killer songs tonight.
So, how was the Cooter party?
It was crazy. There's a lot of folks
it?
there. Yeah, it was really cool. Super cool.
So we're talking about Cooter for of Dukes of Hazzard. It was his 80th or 81st birthday?
81st birthday, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, super cool guy, man.
Who was all there? Did Catherine Bach show up finally?
Catherine Bach showed up towards the end. Yeah, we got to do just the good old boys with her there at the end.
Nice.
But we had Justin John Psalm was there, Addison Johnson, Sam Lowe. And Landon, I can't pronounce his last name though.
Oh yeah, I think Roger butchered it last time too. We don't really know.
I would do. Yeah.
I'm so glad I got a replacement that can give this guy a bunch of crap. This is perfect. I mean, that's what I was worried about. Not that somebody couldn't carry the show, but that somebody would give him a bunch of hell every time.
Right?
I mean, that's to be expected.
Well, heck, he couldn't even say "daggum" correctly.
I know.
And that's only freaking 6 letters.
2 syllables.
2 syllables.
2 syllables.
Dadgum?
It's not
I've
dad.
mastered it then.
It's not dad.
I didn't say dad, Darren.
What did you say?
Daggum.
Dad.
Well, don't gotta say it like that either. Don't go daggum. Just daggum.
Daggum.
Don't you're enunciating everything too much, man. Daggum.
There you go.
Daggum.
Rolls off the tongue.
Daggum. You son bitch. Look here, you son bitch. It's not son of a bitch. It's not some bitch, it's some bitch. Look here, you son bitch. Same thing.
All rolled into one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I called that some bitch up on the phone.
Beach. Yeah.
No, not some beach. Yeah, some beach. Right. That's what they're getting
somewhere.
that from. Can't you imagine? That's the song you wish you forget. You're like, that's like so goofy. How come I didn't freaking write that thing? We're all trying to write sophisticated songs.
Honky Tonk Badonkadonk, man. Blew my mind. Like,
yeah. You know, when you hate the song and you sing it over in your head, you're going, shit, man, why didn't I write that damn thing?
Oh, I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way I feel when I hear the song Coca-Cola. Oh no, wait, I wrote that. Never mind. And
You know who made a- you know who- you know
Roger's
who-
drinking it tonight too.
You know who made a lot of money?
Well, Coke
You know,
Zero.
one of the highest paid songwriters ever that made the most money writing a song, and it was a little jingle clip, right? It was "Be All That You Can Be." It was for the Army, and that thing lasted for 40-something years, man. And all it was that "Be All That You Can Be in the Army." Yeah.
Wow.
That guy right there made a freaking fortune, man. And they just changed it like a few years ago for the very first time. Could you imagine just writing
Kind of like
something
that
Go ahead.
guy
That's
that
crazy.
wrote Tequila. Y'all remember that song from the 70s, Tequila? And that was like the only lyric in it. It's like every now
Tequila.
and-
Dun, 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 dun.
yeah,
Tequila.
that one. That
Yeah.
dude made a bundle too.
Yeah, you
Right.
did.
Well, heck, so did you watch MASH, the theme from MASH. That's actually a very depressing song if you listen to the lyrics. But man, it fits the MASH theme so well. I love that song. And then I heard the lyrics and I was like, oh man, this makes people want to just like die in a
Right.
grave and kill themselves. It's very dark, but it's a very pretty melody.
You know what's weird? It's funny you say that because I've never paid attention to those lyrics, but you're right. Now that I think about the music that they open it with, it's very melancholy sounding.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It is.
Wow. How
And they
crazy.
show it with a bunch of happy, bright looking smiles. It's hilarious, man.
Oh yeah. Good Lord.
Sam
Well,
Lowe
maybe
is
that's
watching the show tonight.
Sam!
Sam
was
is
last
here.
week.
Yeah, he was last week. Yep.
Sam Lowe. Woo!
He did that song.
Yeah.
He did his song, Live That Line.
Don't you
Yes.
know Sam Lowe?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
we'll be hanging out with him tomorrow.
Are you?
Yeah.
He needs to write a song called Get Low.
Yeah.
We
there
wrote-
you go.
Me and him wrote one a few weeks ago. We started one,
That's good.
and it's called the drunker you get, the better I sound.
Oh,
love it.
yeah.
And I don't remember how it goes. We recorded it that night, but that was a hell of a night.
That's awesome.
That's funny, man. You know, when I was sitting there last night with my brother and my dad, you know, like somebody would say, they're both musicians, so somebody would say something and didn't come out right, and it'd be like, what did I play something you didn't like or something? Instead of did I say something you didn't like? It's like, did I play something you didn't like? I say, the guy would shut up. It's the same kind of concept. Anyway, you had to been there. It was basically it's something I played. No. Something I said. No. Anyway,
No.
forget it. You had to be there.
So
What
Wes,
was
let's
that?
talk about your music, your backstory. Now, here's the thing with you, Wes, is that you hit rock bottom really hard. At one point, you were actually homeless. Is that true?
Yeah. So I took off and started hopping freight trains and hitchhiking around the country in Mexico for close to like 7 years on and off. And I was just street performing to get around and working on various pot farms and whatnot. But yeah, I ended up in Little Rock, Arkansas after COVID hit. And I don't even remember the guy taking the video that day. But some guy took a video of me and ended up giving me a meal that day. And 3 days later, he hit me up at he drove into a Lowe's parking lot that I was sitting in. And he's like, "You haven't been on Facebook recently?" And I was like, "No, I didn't have a phone at the time because I was homeless." But it was crazy. Like it ended up hitting like 3 million views overnight. And
Wow.
since then, I don't know. We've just kind of been full throttle playing shows.
Was that an original song that you were singing, or was
No,
it
no, it was that song Riley Green did. I Wish Grandpa's Never Died.
Oh, love that
Mm.
song.
Yeah. It was wild, man. It opened a lot of doors for me.
That's awesome, man. Congrats.
So who noticed you first?
I can't recall names, but everybody that I talked to now, Way and Creed Fisher, they'd all seen the video before and didn't realize it was me until like just recently.
It was me. You're forgetting. I noticed you first. I mean, it's all good, dude. I love you, bro.
There was a few people that had seen it and didn't realize it was me because I didn't post it a whole lot. You know what I mean?
It sounds like you didn't need to, man. You got 3 million views. Are you kidding, man? People work their asses off, man, and barely get 10. So It's
I
incredible.
know we run this show and we may only get like 10 views and that's it. I mean, you get 3 million.
Roger, come now. We at least get 60 to 75.
Okay, all right.
In the first minute. Yeah, just get freaking
You guys
real.
have a question for Wes? Give us a call. 845-400-WILD, 845-400-WILD. In numbers, it's 9453. Okay? So the number's on the screen. Wes would love to hear from his fan base. So give us a call. Oh, and Tammy says tomorrow Wade Jennings, Wes Shipp, and Sam Lowe Music will be writing together at Lazy Days Riverfront Campground. It's a magical place for writing. Can't wait to see what they do. So there you go.
Congrats.
Yeah, we just penned down a really cool song about an hour ago, man. I think we wrote it in probably 15 minutes. I guarantee it's ready to go to the studio already.
Really?
Nice.
Wow.
That's awesome.
I did one. I wrote one recently. I'm feeling pretty confident about. It's called "Roll Your Smoke." It's like a spinoff of "Roll Your Boat," but it's like it's. I kind of ripped off their melody a little bit. Roll, roll, roll your smoke. But I'm feeling good about it. I don't know about you guys. Kind of cool.
You never know. You might get 3 million views.
Roll, roll, roll your smoke.
So the title track to my EP we got coming out is actually about the first tweaker I ever met working on a shrimp boat. And
wow.
The first verse, parts of the verse are, and part of it. So like where I grew up in Florida, like you either worked on shrimp boats or you sold dope. Like that was it.
Where was that?
Did I hear you right? You wrote a song about a tweaker on a shrimp boat?
I love it.
Yeah. And the second verse is actually about my grandfather because he died falling off one of the boats back in the 70s.
Good.
Oh wow.
It's a cool song. It's cool how it all pulled together and didn't sound like it was about some tweaker on a shrimp boat.
You know what's interesting though? At least that the tweaker didn't eat the freaking shrimp because they're tweaking out, so they have no appetite, man. Like it's be like some stoner working on there, like, yeah, let me have that shrimp, man. They'd eat all of it. A tweaker's just like freaking wrestling that shit in bags, pulling it up as fast as they can.
And it's crazy because that's what got me started. I had a pretty rough road on drugs for a while. I was 15, quit school, and decided that's what I wanted to go do was work on shrimp boats and crab boats. And immediately got into the scene of it. And we just it's been, close to 2 years. About 2 years ago, I quit everything. But
that's good. That's good.
That's awesome, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man. But yeah, that song's basically about the start of it.
What's the name of it?
It's called Front Row Seat.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Cool, man.
Bro.
We're pretty proud of it.
What part of Florida, dude, are you talking about that you grew up in?
I was born and raised near like Homosassa Springs, like Crystal
River.
No
shit, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Man, that's where one of my good friends is from. Sorry, buddy, I didn't mean to cut you off, but that's
I
incredible,
was just going to say, Cindy from Facebook said, so proud of you, Wes.
I appreciate you, Cindy. We just seen her yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, she was at the Cooter's birthday party.
Nice. Cindy Meinhardt always follows our show, so that's awesome.
Yeah,
it's great to have her on here.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know where that is, man. That's like north of it's just kind of like north of like Clearwater and up there, right?
It's beautiful if you don't get out of your car for too long.
One of my best friends grew up there, man. He's so damn funny, man. I mean, he grew up there as a kid, but he moved up. He's been up in Nashville for a while. That's why I know. They were just telling me where he's from. I was just looking at him like, you don't hear that name a lot, but he said it was an interesting little small place. You're right. Little fishing community. And
yeah, if you do something with your life, you got to leave there.
Yeah.
I see you got a guitar.
I do. And I got my my harmonica player with me.
Oh, nice. Who's your harmonica player?
Gary Weber.
Nice. G-Dub. What up, G-Dub?
Can I swear on here? We got a nickname for him.
That's fine. There's no filter on this show.
We call him Fuck You Gary.
Where's my Gary?
There you go.
That's awesome.
Did that again, Justin?
Ladies and gentlemen. Wait, I can't even get it. You, Gary.
Hey, try it one more time for me, please. Try it one more time. Try it, please.
Are you gonna jump in and say it? Gary.
Fuck you. And see, he knows, man. He's no freaking idiot, man. He knew exactly what I was trying to set him up for.
That's funny.
Hey, DD. Anyway, Gary, fuck you. Play the harmonica. So much for us. Oh my God, we're going to hell.
I know.
So,
and a half ham basket.
I'll go ahead and play that.
Speak
that
for
song
yourself.
I was just talking about.
Gary, you ready, buddy?
Yeah. So this is Front Row Seat. Out all night, pulling shrimp in for $1. You take it home, we put it in a pie. 6 p.m., do it all again, and that's the way it goes. And if you ask me, there ain't no kind of lie. Ain't no cigarette daydreams on this side of town. And Sheriff Jeff keeps driving down his road. And he ain't been asleep since Tuesday of last week. And he lets loose when he unties the bow. Running for your life here in Homosassa. Everything is thrown out on the line. Sell your soul for a front row seat from the devil. Praying that you'll make it out alive. Brother John fell victim to the water. They searched that bay for weeks with no prevail. He tries to block it out, keep the words out of his mouth. If it wasn't for his kids, he'd up and bail. Running for your life in Homosassa. Everything is thrown out on the line. Sell your soul for a front row seat from the devil. Praying that you'll make it out alive. When he's dead and gone, his kids will do the same. It's either this or selling folks a high. There ain't no other way here in Citrus County. It'd be best if you just left this town behind. Still running for your life here in Homosassa, where everything gets thrown out on the line. Sell your soul for a front row seat from the devil. still praying that you'll make it out alive. Praying that you'll make it out alive.
Oh, there you go. It scared me for a second. I'm like, he froze
that was
up.
so good. You broke your own connection. That was amazing. Hot daggum damn.
That harmonica player. Oh my God, dude. F you, Gary. You're awesome.
That's why I call him Fuck You, Gary.
Oh, man.
Good. Nice.
Guys, y'all got to let me know when you're going to do that so I can.
Oh.
Gosh.
Well, you know, I abbreviated, so I'm good.
No, so Wes, man, you've got this vibe about you, like it's very like melancholy, but also like it's more haunting. And what's cool about it is it's like something you could close your eyes and hear in like today's westerns, you know, like Yellowstone, Monarch, stuff like that. It's very TV sync film, you know, kind of vibes. I tell people all the time, I'm not a sync writer because I love the toilet too much. But regardless, man, that was freaking phenomenal. And your voice, man, and your harmonica player. I mean, it's amazing. I was thinking in my head
Don't
before,
build his head up too much.
Oh, before you started, I was like, oh my gosh, I can picture y'all doing like Fox and the Hound. That was awesome. It almost made me want to go like this.
Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, awesome.
Well, you're still doing it. You're doing it anyway. I mean,
awesome.
You're right, man. I mean, that's the kind of song, man. I swear to God, like you know, Justin just said. I mean, you can take it to that level, or you can just sit around the campfire. It has the same freaking sentiment, man. No matter where it is, on a big movie screen or around a campfire or sitting underneath a lean-to with lights on it, man. I'm telling you, you know, with some baskets tucked up underneath a piece of wood. You know, it's perfect, man. That's a good song, man, that you could sing in any atmosphere and it'll have the same vibe.
And like I said, you'd never guess it was about meeting my first tweaker.
No, you wouldn't.
No.
Front row seat. I never would have thought that's where you'd take it.
No. But you can't hear the one about the second tweaker you meet. That should be a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Back row seat. No, I'm kidding.
Where can everybody find your music, Wes?
You can find it on Spotify, iTunes. You find it on OnlyFans, let me know. I didn't put it on there. We made one of those yet.
You'll find Darren there. Yeah, Darren will be there.
What's that tat say right there, bro? What's your stain say on here?
So that is a Lost Dog Street Band lyric that says, "The war inside of me will kill the man I've been."
Yeah.
Is this you right here?
Yes, sir.
Folks,
Look at
y'all
that.
see that right there? Wes Shipp.
Wow.
Follow him on Spotify, Apple Music, all the other good jazz.
That's cool,
Slap me
man.
silly, call me stupid, Cupid.
I love it, man. That looks like the modern day version of the Mr. Grunton's fish stick guy, man. I love it. That was cool.
My buddy
the
JJ
hat.
Waters drew that one out.
Nice. It's great, man.
Oh, Cindy even says you can go to wesship.com with 2 P's. Okay, just so you guys know it's not.
Look at Cindy. Tell him, Cindy.
wesship.com.
Yeah, just basically say the word worship a little messed up.
You can find my shows on there, get merch. We're going to do panties, but we're only going to do big girl panties.
Nice. Now we got
What are big girl panties? What are big girl panties? Can you explain to us what big girl panties are?
No, I want to take a break and hop off of this part.
Big girl
This
panties.
is ridiculous.
We're not doing little sizes.
well, you should see our merch. If you go to RogerTheWildChildShow.com and you go to our swag store, you'll be able to check out our new merch with all of our mug shots on there. We'll have our
on
faces.
the mugs.
Literally on the mugs. No
That's a good idea.
No panties.
I could get like 7 of those mugs made.
Yes.
That's funny that you mentioned those big girl panties. you know, because I'm older and I got some weight on me. But when I was young, man, I mean, that was our rule when we were teenagers. We thought we were cool. Guys are like, hey, man, if the girl's got underwear bigger than yours, forget it. That's where you drew the line, you know, on dating. And so that was the standard. Like, but now, you know, I mean, that could really go sideways on you as you get older and put some weight on. But so that's why the big girls' panties things, I was like, what is that?
Some guys tell me that's where the magic happens.
Can we mute him at that point next time when he starts that again? Gosh.
Yes, please. Cindy Meinhardt says Sam Lowe music panties.
Oh my God.
That's what he said. That's where the magic. He said that's where the magic happens or disappears somewhere. Anyway,
over at the or disappears.
That's where the magic disappears.
Moving on.
I'm sorry. This poor guy is so wholesome up here, man. Justin is, and man, we're just tainting this guy, even though he grew up with like a pastor father and the whole thing.
Yes, but I think the thing is, I would be more opt and willing for it because I'm not actually on the show when y'all do it on Wednesday. I just get to listen, so I don't have to be on camera going, oh my.
These guys are screwing up my image now.
Gosh, I tell you. I gotta pray on both of my knees for all y'all tonight.
Thank you, brother. We'll receive that.
I just realized in this world, some people are gonna like me, and some people really ain't gonna like me.
Right.
Right on.
More don't like me than do.
I better
like
make
me.
sure there's no gray line there.
Right, exactly. You know, and that's how we feel about the show. People are going to like our show, or people are not going to like our show. If they don't like it, you know what? There's other podcasts you can listen to, and if you enjoy what we have to bring to the table here, or to your ears, you know what? Keep on listening, keep supporting.
I'm just a bad influence. That's all. I'm sorry. Justin's a good co-host.
Yeah,
and
it's
dude,
all good, man.
As long as you're not sitting there scraping those gator tail lines out any longer, you're good, dude. Yeah.
Tammy says that you guys did amazing at Cooters yesterday. Daisy Duke was there too. Yep. Catherine Bach.
Oh yeah, we ended my set with a George Jones song yesterday at a random.
Oh really?
Well, yeah.
You sounded good though, dude, man. You really did. We're not just fluffing you up there, man. I don't think any of us here would say, you know, go to that extent. But I am digging that lean-to that you're underneath with those lights on back behind you, and that whatever you got up there stuffed up underneath there.
The pavilion at Lazy Days. This is also where the magic happens.
It does. There's a lot of magic out there.
We'll keep that under wrap.
Yeah.
We've already said too much, man. We're not going any further than this.
Giving away secrets.
Wes Shipp, thank you so much for taking some time and playing some music for us. And
definitely,
keep the road, keep the journey going. Great to see that you come from ground zero to ground affinity. I mean, you are amazing, and definitely want to see where your music is going to go from here. Sky's the limit, brother.
Yeah, and just because our size looks pretty small.
Yeah, there we go.
Go ahead, Roger. Give him
a
doesn't he get a cowbell?
You get a cowbell.
Woo! Oh man. Appreciate y'all.
Hey,
do that again.
Nice.
All right.
We got to work on our cues.
Yeah, right, no kidding, man. So I was like, do that again. Try that again. You know, that guy really was great, man.
He was,
man. What a soul, man. And even the harmonica player guy was so melancholy, man. I was like, that's an instrument that always blew my mind, man. I tried to play that one a couple times, and it's not the easiest thing in the world for.
Well, I got this. Me. I can play. Was that what?
No.
Why?
That's awesome.
I gotta get these. I need a tune-up over here before I get going. I need to call you, Justin, so you can set that stuff up for me.
Yeah,
you're in Nashville, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get you over here to my studio to help me get that set up so I can humiliate this guy. I need some different.
What do you have? I have the Rodecaster Pro, and it came with all that stuff. So it's pretty cool.
I don't even know what the Rodecaster Pro is, but
yeah, basically for streaming.
Does it plug into like a mixer, or is it all?
It's all its own. So basically, it's just the whole platform. It can be. It's got its own mix on it. You plug it directly into your computer, and voila, you do
so
what
it's a
I'm
piece
doing.
of hardware or something?
Yeah, I mean, I'll get your information. I'll show it to you, man. The best $600 I ever spent.
Perfect, man. USB or what is it? Yeah,
USB. Yeah.
Anybody know what USB stands for?
What's that?
Ultra.
I don't know.
Small broadcasting. I have no idea. Ultra small bandwidth. I don't know.
See, nobody even knows. Like, yeah, you got USB. Yeah, man.
Do you know what it stands for?
No. Do you know what? Do you know what HTTP stands for that you see in the browser?
No. Do you?
Hypertext Transfer Protocol.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's because you used to be an internet guy. You used to be an internet
a web
geek.
hosting company. So I'd be like, yes, go to Hypertext Transfer Protocol / colon.
So I just looked on Google, and it's Universal Serial Bus.
There you
That's
go.
USB.
Man.
That's USB.
I have no idea what the bus part is. BUS. Universal Serial Bus is an industry standard that establishes specific for cables, connectors, protocols, computers, power supply. Oh my gosh.
Probably just like a bus in like a recording studio. It takes you from this to that, like we're going to set the bus up. Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
My gosh.
Are you on the bus? Welcome to the bus.
I'm on the bus. I'm driving the bus.
You're
It's actually
driving
a
the
magic. It's a magic school bus, and I have to admit, I also Googled it, and I was like, oh, I hope I was like, if only I was on right now, I'd sound smart.
I'll blow their minds and tell them what USB stands for.
We can totally rewind it, and you can do it. Ready?
Okay.
What does USB stand for?
Universal Serial Bus.
Yay! Woo!
Man, you're smart. Not only are you
We feel
pretty,
stupid.
but you're smart, which makes you
Shame
pretty
name,
smart.
Purdy. Smart and purdy.
Noelle Tolland is here. Noelle, welcome to the wacky, tobacco, crazy nut farm of a show that we do have here.
Oh my
Thank you so much for
The
having
word for all that is welcome to the wild child show.
I love
Back
it.
it,
I love
back
it. So are you the wild child, Roger? Or
I am.
Okay.
And the crazy thing here, I mean, I've told you up front that when guests come on the show, they're like, what kind of questions you can ask me? I'm like, don't worry about it. We're just a hangout show. And they're like, what? I'm like, yeah. And then they leave the show and they're like, can you invite me back again, please?
Yeah,
We had
like
so
so.
much fun.
We have no. Well, I have the censor button and I love using it. But like I was telling Roger on one of our last shows that we did is like, whenever I used to be on a bunch of dating apps, I'm not anymore because I meet enough amazing people in person. Holiday Hallelujah. But like literally this one person, we were talking for like a good few weeks. And then I was like, hey, mind if I get your phone number? Like, yeah, sure. So I called them up and I said, I'd love to ask you one personal question. They said, okay. I said, it's dirty, but just let me ask it. And if you don't want to answer it, it's totally fine. And they were like, okay. And literally I said, okay. And I started to say it. And when they did, they hung up on me. So what was hilarious is my dirty question as the icebreaker was, have you ever been mudding? Because you get dirty when you go mudding.
Oh, see, that's kind of cute.
Exactly.
That's
Not
like
everything
a vanilla,
is what it seems.
That's a vanilla wild joke. Like that's pretty PC.
A vanilla wild. Exactly. It is. Very, very PC. Personal. That's hilarious. Pure personal curiosity. That's what PC stands for.
Yeah, I love that.
Okay, so Darren's connection got lost. So he
got bored with me straight up. He just doesn't want to admit it. Yeah. I'm not PG enough.
You're not PG enough.
He's too smart. He's too smart for us. He knows all these technical answers, and he's just I don't have time for these people.
He'll be back if his connection works. I mean, Darren missed doing the show. I mean, we were off for about 2 months with him, and we started up 3 weeks ago. But Darren is going to join me on the Hollywood show starting on Wednesday. We're going to have Tony Moore. He's from Iron Maiden. He's one of the original members of Iron Maiden, and he was also in Cutting Crew. Also,
Cutting Crew.
Yes. And Storm and Norman Voss, he's the bass player for the Bret Michaels band. Bret Michaels of Poison.
Bret Michaels,
yeah. But more importantly, right now we got Noelle Tolland here. I mean, come on. I mean, this beautiful, gorgeous bombshell.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Okay, thank you.
We'll keep
Hey, you know what?
talking.
No, hold on. Let me go ahead and say this. My last name is Love, so he can be sweet, but just know I'm always going to be sweeter. So
Yeah, and I like nice guys, so there you go.
There you go.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
that's hilarious.
I'm just kidding. She likes horrible guys.
Here we go. Here we go. Swipe right.
Oh gosh.
Oh my
I'll
god.
get my censor button ready.
Oh God. Dang
The
on.
heck are you with? Doggone. What you
Why do
eating
y'all
there, man?
say it, man? Daggum. It's not daggone.
I know
Yeah.
that's what he's
Dadgum?
saying.
I'm eating
Daggone.
M&Ms. They're not,
M&Ms.
edible.
Oh.
I thought
Are
it
you,
was
in the
dog
are you in
water.
the library or where are you, Noelle?
Oh, this is my office.
Library.
Oh, okay.
All my books. Yeah.
You at the library?
I like to read. Kind of.
Do you have a
Nice.
do you have a library pass? Library. Remember that kid? You at the library?
Library. Is that the opposite of the truth berry?
Library. Have you guys been? Are you all in Nashville? You're right. You guys are all here, right?
I am.
Okay.
Me too.
I'm not. I'm the
Have you-
oddball out.
Where are you?
I'm in
Roger?
Boise, Idaho.
Okay,
sucks.
I'm from Oregon, so we're kind of neighbors.
We are kind
Hey!
of neighbors. Yes.
My dad's now wife is from Oregon.
Oh, where?
I have no idea.
You know
Can't
what?
tell ya.
I wish I lived there so I could move. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just teasing. I'm just joking. Just kidding. I've never been to Oregon. I've only driven through one time. It was snowing and I was 20 and I was driving through a snowstorm with no chains and a Volkswagen Jetta going 90 miles an hour and I couldn't see 2 feet in front of me, but I was so young and dumb. I was like, well, I was going up to, Canada. I was like driving through Oregon. I was like, couldn't see 2 feet in front of me, just going like 80, 90 miles an hour. I'm so lucky I'm alive. But anyway, thought everybody
That's
needed
scary.
to know that. Yeah, because you're from that
I
area.
don't like
you know
driving where I can't see a few feet in front of me. I'll be like the grandma going like, okay, I gotta be safe. I gotta be
it's
safe.
scary, even in rain, It's pretty
Oh yeah.
gnarly, dude. It's freaking gnarly, bruh.
She was
Yeah.
from Portland, Oregon.
That's where she's from? Oh, cool. So I'm from a small town called North Plains, but it's like half an hour west of Portland. So a lot
Portland.
of our, yeah.
Portland,
Another
Oregon.
funny-
There's nothing beats the Oregon coast. Okay. I know California is beautiful,
Yeah, it
but the
does.
Oregon coast is
Where I
beautiful.
grew up, dude. San Diego. Sorry, put it to
Oh, I
shame.
love San Diego.
Grew up in San Diego. I'm sorry, I'll blow anybody away all the way up, even Northern California. Bye.
San Diego's gorgeous.
I'm a snob.
Now, what were you going to say, Noelle? You say no else is funny?
Oh, funny fact about Portland. Y'all will probably find this funny.
Probably
Portland has the most strip clubs per capita of any
They
city.
do.
in the
They
US.
do.
Oh
That should
my
be
But I
God.
think it's because there's this city called this town, part of Portland called Gresham, and it's real seedy. Like,
Gresham.
that's with Wes singing his tweaker songs, there'd be a lot of
Yeah.
that happening.
Man, you know
Well,
what?
they got
That's
strip
really
clubs, like they have 7-Elevens on every corner up in Oregon. I mean, it's
that would
So-
just be too much in that area, man. Thinking about those strippers with like rainbow colored hair with nipple rings and freaking all kinds of weird like new stuff. This is like new. I mean, it's you're talking about Oregon, man. You see all these like interesting people, man. It's like this is the new strip clubs. This isn't the old 80s thing you're thinking about. These are like younger, like really interesting, eclectic looking people with nose rings and weird hair and everything. And it's like, wow, okay, should be interesting. Anyway,
Yeah.
that's enough of that image. So what
you
kind of music do you
basically-
play?
You basically take Wes Shipp, right, and his song about the tweaker, and the Portland version would be the streaker, right? Thank you. That's all I got tonight, guys.
I like that.
That's good, man.
So
That
one
was-
time, speaking of strippers, when I was in college and I was so
Oh gosh,
broke.
you were.
No.
Oh
Thought I-
man, I was about to get so excited for some reason.
No, but
I'm
I
talking to a
called-
stripper on the podcast.
No.
Show us
I
what
was
you used to do.
terrible.
We don't
I
believe
couldn't
you.
dance.
okay. Noelle, go ahead, continue.
But I remember
Prove it.
I called a strip club once and I was like, hey, how much would I make? And he goes, well, have you danced? And I was like, no. And he's like, well, you can make anywhere from nothing to like, several thousand. I said, hold on. So you're telling me I can get up there
Hold
naked
on, she says.
and walk out with $0? And he was like, yeah. I said, all right, have a nice day. I guess.
It's all in how you do it, right? The what is it? Have you ever seen that film Burlesque?
Yeah.
Yeah, with Christina Aguilera.
Mm-hmm. And Cher. I hate that show. No. I've only seen it twice. That's all I need to see.
I hate that show. I've seen it 100 times. Anyway, that is really weird. Like, what constitutes the 0 versus the 1 before the other 3 zeros? I'm just curious. It's like, how do you go from 0 to 1,000? I mean, I can use my imagination, but you have to be pretty pathetic to come out with 0. Like, what would be the worst case scenario that it would be 0?
Well, what they would do is they wouldn't dance. They just come out and act like it's a runway model shoot, right? And just, and then walk back away. Maybe that's why they only get $0.
Well, they probably don't engage with their crowd and be like, come to the stage. You got the money? Show some green. Come on. And they're probably just in there like staring at the sky, doing circles around and, and whatever, and not even engaging. And then people get bored. Be like, I'm not going to tip this person.
Yeah.
I've never been to a strip club, so I have no idea I can do.
I just think the ROI of that would not be great.
ROI.
Like the return of investment. You're spending
the
you're
ROI
going on the line there, but
we're talking business here now. Business sense. The ROI on a stripper is.
But if you think about it, like you're risking everything for. There's a chance you get nothing. You just lose on the negative there.
Right. That's why I tell people all the time. People tell me all the time, "Oh my gosh, you're amazing." I said, "Thank you," with my clothes on. That's what I am. Now I have a reason for. See, he got mad at me again. He fell off.
Right? No, he's having some internet connections issues right there. So
he's got perfect timing for losing connection.
I know, right? So Noelle, tell us a little bit more about your music.
Yeah.
So you've got a song that just released, right?
Yeah. My song "Summarize" came out on August 10th.
Nice.
It's the second single off my debut EP. And I'm super excited. It's a song I started writing during quarantine when I was feeling kind of down and trying to find some semblance of hope in this crazy COVID world. And I had this, this imagery of the sun and the moon kind of being the opposite sides of the same coin. And that really just stuck with me. And I just, I was just writing as I do. And this notion of like, you know what, no matter what you're going through, the sun rises every morning. So it's like a good reminder that everything's going to be okay. And we've all gone through really hard times and sometimes you feel like, oh my God, it's never going to be like nothing's ever going to work out, or this is just the lowest I've ever been. Nothing's going to be okay. And it's like, you just wait it out. The next morning, something might have happened that, you realize the situation wasn't as bad as you thought. And, so that's kind of the genesis of this song.
Okay. Do you want to play it for us? I know that this will be the first time that you've played this song live. Is that right?
Yeah, it's the first time.
Oh my gosh, we feel honored.
Well, we'll see how it goes. But I hope you like it.
If you guys have a question for Noelle, you can call us right now, 845-400-WILD, 845-400-9453. I'll leave the phone number up on the screen, and that way you can call in. I do notice that sometimes people just don't call, and then it always takes that one first call to kind of trigger everybody else to call. So
that's what happened last week, man.
Yeah,
that's what happened last week. Was that people wouldn't stop calling.
Right. 845-400-WILD is the number.
Or at least let her get through her song. When you call, it's like, okay, I'm calling. Finally get 100 callers, and the poor girl's just starting her song. Get in line, call and wait. Like caller number 5, you're going to win the free skateboard. Okay.
Yeah, or those bag of M&Ms you have.
They're going to be gone by the time this is over.
God, no kidding, man. The guy's eating like he's going to the electric chair or something. Go ahead.
You should put them in the freezer. That's where they're best.
Ooh.
That's good.
They're good.
Okay.
You need to go to Tractor Supply and get that shirt with the M&Ms thing, the Wrangler thing with the M&Ms and like the whole, NASCAR thing. That'd be pretty funny looking. M&M shirt and the whole deal. Sponsor.
Take it away, Noelle.
Noelle, it's all you. Here we go.
Thanks. So you just got fired from your job. Feel like a zero and you're low. You might not feel okay right now, 'cause it's hard to see the ups when you're feeling really down. Well, you only miss the sun when it's raining, and you only miss a smile when you're crying. So I wrote the song for you, 'cause I've been lonely too, as a little FYI, that a quarter's got two sides, and the moon will pass by, and the sun will rise. I've been told no so many times, felt less than zero and I've cried. Well, it's okay to not feel okay now, 'cause that's how life goes, like a merry-go-round. Well, you only miss the sun when it's raining, and you only miss a smile when you're crying. So I wrote the song for me, to have for a memory, as a little FYI, that a quarter's got two sides, and the moon will pass by, and the sun will rise. Well, you only miss the sun when it's raining, and you only miss a smile when you're crying. So I wrote the song for us, when the going gets rough, as a little FYI, that a quarter's got two sides, and the moon will pass by, and the sun will rise.
Oh yeah, Noelle Tolland. Wow. Woo! Amazing.
Wow.
What a voice.
Oh, you're so sweet.
I'm telling you, it's like when you've got pretty and talented on the podcast, it's a pretty talented podcast.
Oh,
It is.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It's kind of you to say.
Run for my money.
I don't know. I mean, Wes is talented. I'm not in. He's cool talented. You're pretty talented.
Oh, thanks.
No, Wes.
What was that?
awesome.
What was that? The second word in the first verse. So you said.
In the first verse, second words are so you just got fired from your job. That's how it starts.
Oh yeah, job. Listen, and did you hear the licks you sang on job? Man, it was like this freaking it wasn't just holding the word job out, because I'm going, man, that's delivering the word job. Job's not like, a lyric that you can just kind of just throw out there. I mean, that's you got to deliver that somehow. But that was cool, that lick that you did with it. And you did it again in that last verse. I heard you in that phrasing.
Can you do it for us?
So what was it? So you just got fired from your job.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
You're like a zero and you're low.
All right, let me see if I can do it. Let's see if I
Oh
can do it.
gosh! Everybody,
Okay.
get the censor ready.
Let's go.
I just got fired from my job.
Hey, that was good.
Thank you.
Roger.
Truth
Thanks,
hurts.
Justin.
Truth hurts. Still love you.
Roger
This is
Bieber.
This is why you're the main guy on the podcast.
Roger Bieber. That was
So,
great.
Teresa Sabin from Sabin Marketing and Promotions wants to know about the certificates that are behind you.
Oh, yeah, those are a lot of my writing awards from college.
Ooh, like creative writing? What from songwriting?
Yeah, I was a history major in college, and I wrote several. I sound braggadocious, but they won several awards for my historical research papers. I did one about Nazi film propaganda, and then I which won Department Paper of the Year award for the history department, and then
Nice.
I ended up my sophomore year. I started transcribing a Civil War diary from a Union soldier in Ohio, and I ended up, which was a crazy experience. I'm so grateful I was able to do that because they wanted it digitized. So I was able, and I got paid as well because that paid better than being
a stripper.
Being a stripper, walking away with zero.
No shame, but yeah.
I got $1.
See?
I didn't make zero. I got $1 at least.
See, it just goes to show you're a better entertainer with your clothes on.
Yeah, right. But I ended up, I wrote my thesis paper about diary keeping and used that diary, which I also found a diary written by another member of the same infantry. So I ordered this diary. I found this historical society in Ohio, and I called and I was like, hey, can I buy this diary? And they're like, wow, no one's ever wanted this before. Yeah, it arrived in the mail. It was like this big.
That's
and it was the
incredible.
antithesis of my guy who I was transcribing. But I was able to corroborate his story from finding my guy's name and the other guy's book. And so, yeah, so I write basically. That's kind of what they're.
That Nazi propaganda's got my attention, man. It's like, yeah, because there's so much stuff on that. What's propaganda? What's truth? What's fiction? What is real? So yeah, just the fact that you say propaganda, it's like, whew, okay, I'd be interested in that.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's fascinating how they used radio and film. Leni Riefenstahl, Triumph of the Ark or Ark of Triumph or whatever. I mean, they used media to sway the masses, and the paper was called The Myth Maker. About Goebbels and all that kind of stuff.
Rennie Mary Praver on YouTube says, wow, Noelle is so awesome. Can't wait to see her live.
Oh, that's sweet. Thank you.
The word corroborate is what stuck out to me. It's made me think of Carrabba's. I'm hungry. That's okay.
What's for dinner tonight, Justin?
M&M's.
Whatever keeps me from going bitter. That's what I'm going for.
Biggins earlier, his wife had the Fruit Loop Rice Krispie treats.
Yeah,
She had her sunglasses on, so I'm sure those tasted great.
Yes.
I love Rice Krispie treats. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, snap, crackle, and pop your ears off.
So good. I just made some recently, but I made them in little hearts, and then I had these leftover monster eyes. And I put them as eyes, and then
monster eyes. She's from Oregon, y'all. Monster eyes.
What the heck are monster eyes? What are monster eyes?
Yeah, but people love them. But
what are monster eyes?
They were I bake a lot, so I had gotten these along with some like other colored sprinkles, but they were little eyeballs that look kind of scary, and so I just put 2 as the eyes, and then I flipped them around, and then I did a smile.
Oh wow.
So basically, you were making love scary.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
I love stale Rice Krispies. You know, when you can't bite into them, those are fun. Everybody should try that.
Oh, a good idea is to do Fruity Pebbles instead.
Well, that's what Maudine was eating, was the Fruity Pebbles version of Rice Krispie treats. Vidal Brother on YouTube. She's a breath of fresh air, and yes, pretty and talented. Love the song.
Oh, thank you.
She's a natural pretty too. Look at how natural and pretty she is.
My gosh, yes. I would love to get a selfie with you. That's okay. Maybe when I come to Portland. With your clothes on.
I'm in
Nashville.
No, this is what I'll do. There you go. There you go. Now, Noelle, go to the left a little bit, and then Justin, go to the right. There you go. And now, Justin, take your phone and do your selfie.
This is hilarious.
Okay, here we go. You're gonna do a selfie.
I'm trying to photobomb it.
Wait, so I'm
You're totally photobombing it. Ready?
Ready?
1, 2, 3. Let me check. Let me make sure.
Put it on your Instagram.
That's
Tag
cute.
Noelle.
Oh wait,
Show.
I gotta do one more. I knocked my
Uh-oh.
own face out of it.
Oh no!
I didn't want to be selfish.
Okay.
So this way.
All right,
okay.
ready?
All right, let's do it again.
1, 2, 3.
Roger, you're not
much
in
better.
it.
Man,
Roger,
what?
you're not in it. That was their selfie. You and
Oh
I
yeah,
are gonna.
Roger.
you and
It looks
I
like,
are-
looks like Roger's giving me the finger in the other side of it. It's hilarious.
Roger, here's our time right now. Ready to you? It's your and my selfie. Forget those two. Come on,
Okay,
Roger.
there
Get
it
in
is.
there.
Oh yeah, there you go. I will totally get off. No,
I'll get off.
We can have y'all can have y'all's bromance.
That's okay. He can edit the picture and not take us out. If he
Actually,
wants
it's
to.
pretty damn funny with her trying to lean over and him trying to back out. I got to tell you, as a matter of fact, here, Roger, I'm going to send this to you. You got to share this right now. Really quick. Hang on, Roger Gardner. It's coming to you right here in a text message.
Okay.
Noelle, do you play out in Nashville quite a bit?
I haven't played out yet. I'm dying to.
Slap me silly and call me stupid. All right, let's connect after this.
Yeah, I love that.
Because I know quite a few places, and I would love to hear your music live.
Yeah, I would love to. I kind of, I moved here in 2020, December 2020.
Perfect.
And I was just really focused on writing and just getting the music done and recorded. But now I'm like, okay, let's go. Get me on a stage.
Okay, now that I know that, I got you, dadgum.
Awesome. I love
Like,
that.
yeah, that was a beautiful song.
Did you send it to me, Darren? I don't see it.
Yeah.
It's always great to
I sent it to your personal phone message. Wait, what do I need to send it to? Oh, I'm having some internet. You saw I've disappeared a couple times for some reason.
Yeah, perfect timing too. It's right whenever I say.
You know what's funny is we're sitting here going, "Hey, let's share what the stuff you look like." We just posed for it for the world; they could already see it. Well, that's right here on the screen. And I'm like,
I know, right?
And I'm thinking, I need to send this to you so they can see it. Like everybody's already watched it. It's like, oh, okay.
You got to get it from your point of view, right?
But it is
So you gotta-
funny. I got to admit, she's like leaning over like this.
I
and
know.
you're like this.
I thought that might look kind of funny.
Oh, it was
That's
great. It
funny.
was perfect, man. Wait till you see it, Roger.
I'll post it for the after show, and I'll tag everybody in it, and for social media, and everybody can make their little comments about. I'll say caption this, and then have everybody go ahead and put their little comments on there.
Doggone funny. That's
was
your
that?
new
What did you
song,
say?
buddy.
What was that?
Doggone funny.
Daggum.
Good and funny.
That's what you're going to
doggone.
say. That's his
No,
new
it's
song.
not. Doggone is
really-
doggone it.
Yeah, doggone it.
Yeah, doggone it.
Doggone.
Ain't no dog on it at all. It's all daggum.
Dadgum.
Daggone it.
Y'all crack me up.
Daggum.
You ever heard?
It's like-
You ever heard a meter in cars? He says, "Daggum, daggum, daggum, daggum." Y'all ever- y'all ever seen that-
Doggone. Yeah.
that little-
That's too Western sounding. Yeah, you
No,
doggone.
but he does. He does that video. It's on YouTube. It's called the Daggum song. Mater. Daggum. It just says the whole song is literally him. Daggum, daggum, daggum.
Is he a millionaire like everybody else that we were talking about earlier? Just creating a simple phrase, and now everybody's.
Oh man.
Hey, this is the guys. Listen, I got to share this with you. I know that I just can't stop talking, but I'm in Elvis week. I'm doing the thing. My dad's signing autographs, and at the table next to me is Pat Boone, the legendary Pat Boone. So I'm in like between their two tables, like with a chair. So Pat's like literally right to the side of me here. My dad's over to the left of me. They're doing their thing. And so I'm just like cutting it with Pat Boone, man. He's just like hysterical. So somehow we're at the soundstage over at Graceland. They're doing, these things. And so they have transportation that's getting ready to take everybody back. But somehow Pat Boone's just by himself. He's like with his agent. And he's like we're backstage. And he's like, well, how are we getting back over to, over to the guest house at Graceland? And I said, well, I got my truck in the back. I said, he goes, oh, well, come on, I'll go with you. I said, okay, come on. So he jumps in my truck. And as we're riding across the street from the soundstage to Graceland to the guest house, he's like, yeah, I'm going to be in Nashville in a couple of days, and I'm going to be cutting a new tune. And I'm like, oh, really? And he goes, yeah, it's called Grits. And I'm like, wow, man, only Pat Boone could get away with writing a song called Grits. And he was serious, man. He was in my truck. I got some video of him. My little brother Lauren was in the back seat, and he starts like a cappella singing this song that he's going to cut in 2 days in Nashville. So he's like, and he goes, and this is going to be in all the Cracker Barrels. And he has literally this like funny, goofy song about grits. And it's really kind of poetic and rhymey. So he's singing this all the way across the street from the soundstage over to Graceland, to the guest house where everybody was staying. So we get over there. 2 days later, we're out in Nashville. I'm up in Nashville. My brother Jason goes, hey, he goes, Dad, he wanted to take our dad up to meet Jay DeMarcus from Rascal Flatts. So they're like, doing their generation radio stuff. So.
Oh no, he's gone.
Oh, what? I know. Oh, no.
That is, and it's a great photo. We should take a photo of him like that right there. It's like pissed off. Oh, that's just the best. That's the best. Dadgum.
Right? I just took a picture. I'm like, what? I got to hear the rest of this story.
I know, right? For real.
Oh, that's the cliffhanger. You're going to hear the rest of the story when you watch our show on Wednesday night on the new Roger the Wild Child Hollywood edition.
Yeah. Noelle, where can people find your music? Where can people find you?
Wherever you stream. So Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Amazon Music, YouTube. Everywhere. You? Yeah, that's me.
I have now followed you.
Yay.
Noelle Tolland, everybody, with one L in Tolland. 2 L's in the first name. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That was phenomenal. See, he's just got the worst timing losing connection.
He does.
Wow.
Hopefully he's got this connection figured out by Wednesday.
Oh, it's awesome.
He'll be doing the show from his cell phone upstairs on top of his house in Nashville. Where you at? I'm on the roof.
He's going to have better reception at his feed mill.
Probably. Dadgum.
There you go. I love that.
I mastered it.
Doggone it.
Right.
You totally say you coin that one, and that side of the coin will be yours. The other side of the coin will be dadgum.
Yeah,
that's okay with me.
2 sides of that coin.
Yeah. Where are you touring next, Noelle? Boise, Idaho, right? You're coming to Boise?
I'm coming to Boise.
You know what? I got a venue for you. So yeah. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second.
Coming back.
Yeah, I think Darren's back. I think we don't have to wait till Wednesday to hear the rest of the story.
I mean, what a time for that. My internet has been so weird since this afternoon. I've been watching the Nolensville Little League guys playing. Our little Little League team in Nolensville here in Tennessee was in the World Series playing baseball. So I'm like, all fired up on that. And I'm watching my AT&T internet just all day, just like flying in and out. I'm still having problems with it. But anyway, so I get Pat in my truck, man. He's singing a cappella. I got some video of him. I wouldn't post it out there for him to mess him up, but he, before his release. So he's telling me 2 days later. So my brother goes, hey, Dad. He goes, you got to come up to this studio. It's on Music Row, and so we all cruise up there. And so my brother's trying to, introduce our dad to Jay DeMarcus. And he's like, oh, hi, nice to meet you. And then I hear this guy say, hey, Pat Boone's down the hall here in the other studio cutting a song. I said, is he cutting a song called Grits? The guy's like, yeah, how'd you know that? And I said, because he was in my truck 2 days ago singing it for me. And he's like, really, man? So I walked into that studio and Pat's looking at me like, what the heck are you doing here? I'm like, I didn't know you were here. It was just like the craziest thing, but it was just like just the whole experience. And
out of all those recording studios in Nashville, you picked that one.
Yeah, it was crazy. So they were mixing some tunes in one of the studios, and I was just talking to one of the guys at the front desk, and he's like, yeah, Pat Boone's down there. I'm like, what? Get out of here, man. So it was just a wild ride. The whole week was crazy, man.
So we're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to watch for Grits to come out. So because we know the backstory here, yeah.
So he started with a truck ride.
Hey, he's smart, man. He's like, it's like this goofy tune. He's like, it's gonna be in every Cracker Barrel around, man. I'm thinking that's a smart guy right there. That's a business guy.
Thank you.
All right, caller, you are on the air on the Roger the Wild Child show.
FCC cut you off, Darren?
Did who?
Don Swartz.
Is that Don?
Yes.
Yes,
Don?
they did for the filthy words, man. Yes. What's happening, buddy? There's Don. Don.
Hi, Don.
Oh, man, just hanging out. Just listening to you guys, you crazy bunch. Wild Child family for sure.
We should have a segment called Break of Dawn.
Hey, that is good,
Dawn
man.
of the Dead.
That's good, man. No, yeah, there's another one. Look at. Yeah.
Yes, for sure.
Man, there's a segment for you, Don. That's all there is to it.
There you go.
Don Swartz is our artist booking director. He's the one that helps book all the great, amazing talents on the show. Oh my gosh, Richard Lee checking in.
There he is.
How you doing?
Heller.
Hi,
Heller.
Richard.
Sounds like
Yeah.
Medea. Heller.
Hello, everyone.
Just for the people that don't know, Don has his own reality show called Cutting the Lawn with Don. It's like it's a really interesting thing on manicuring your lawn and making it look right. It's called Cutting Your Lawn with Don. You got to check it out, just in case you don't know.
Did you ever change your underwear, Darren?
Oh.
No,
He needs
actually-
Wes's granny panties.
No, you know what? That's funny you mentioned that I did that, but I did leave my watch on your nightstand, so make sure it's safe.
Dang. I can't come back. Can't nobody come back from that one.
Please don't even say that. And
Amazon.
What about Amazon?
on your nighty stand. On your tidy whitey nighty stand.
And then you woke up from your dream, Darren.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. Well, hey, you should be flattered.
So that's your name on the podcast. The female guy was your old one. Now it's Darren the Dirty.
Tidy whitey nightstand.
Darren the Dirty.
If you're a guy and you're still wearing tidy whities, there's something wrong with you, man. I mean, come on.
I'm telling you.
I mean, like,
you.
what dude wears tidy whities these days? It's like you got to be a freak to wear something like that. Like, come on, dude. I mean, it's either boxer briefs. I mean, that would be the norm these days, like to be okay. But I mean, good Lord, who still wears tidy whities? Give me a break. I mean, that's ridiculous. There are some dudes.
I'm learning a lot in this.
I'm not saying anything about this. I'm muting myself.
Yeah, Noelle, what was this show about? What was that coming on for?
Noelle doesn't even know what tidy whities are. She's too young.
Oh, I every Halloween I'm Tom Cruise from Risky Business.
Oh,
So
wow.
they're boxer briefs. Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah,
That's
she
my
does
extent.
know what
That's
tidy
my
whities
extent
are.
of underwear knowledge. The Wes is better equipped to answer that. You should call him back on here.
Yeah, I know. Log that kid.
Okay,
Oh,
she's
wow.
delivering it, man. Hold back, no more. Woo.
Well, nobody else is at this point, dadgum, so she figures she might as well jump in.
Yeah, she should. By the way, you have your omnidirectional thing on your mic set to the wrong setting. I hate to tell
I
you.
do?
No,
What
I'm
should it
just
be
kidding.
on?
Faked you out, jinxed you.
Oh, well, I just
Jinxed
learned
ya.
what I just
knew that
learned
was
what all
coming.
these mean. This one is carteroid.
Cardioid?
What is it?
Cardioid.
Cardioid.
Yeah.
Cardio.
Carotid sounds good, like an artery. Carotid.
Carotid.
Yeah, there's a carotid.
There's a oh my gosh.
Carotid. No, you got it. It sounded good. So yeah, even if it picked up
Okay.
the entire room, it still was good.
It's my first time using this, so.
What, Don?
I said it's coming across great. You can the acoustics and everything is sounding good. I've got a roadcaster too, Justin, as well.
Wow. Get on and join us for the Break of Dawn segment. Hey, by the way, I was going to tell you, Noelle,
Yeah,
you
brother.
sounded better than I did because
No, I-
man, I was distorted the whole time.
No,
I
I-
was so loud.
Side, though. It sounded great tonight, man.
Thank you. Thank you, Don, for chiming in with us.
Yeah, man. Listen, I'm gonna sign off. I got KICR radio on the other monitor, so I'm.
Well, excuse us.
Tonight.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, thanks for taking time out for us then. Wow.
Go hang with the cool bunch.
Yeah. Thanks for giving us a second of your time tonight. That was nice of you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Don.
You're done.
Oh my
Friggin'
gosh.
Don.
My
Oh.
gosh.
Cutting the lawn with Don.
David, I missed you, buddy. Man, it's been like a long 2 months. It feels like a decade.
Oh God, I know, man. You guys want to see something really cool?
No.
This is really cool to me, but look at this thing, man. This is like a bookend. Don't you love that guy right there? He's like this.
Is that a
this,
monk?
like, yeah, he's
Monkey?
like he's the thinker, kind of like he's kind of thinking, like, yeah.
Is that one of Lauren's published creative rights?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh no, sorry. Noelle, not Lauren. My gosh, I suck.
No, you had it right. You were trying to pronounce your name backwards, dude. We
No,
got it.
and that's not even the
Lauren.
same
Lauren.
thing. No,
I'm trying to recover for you, bro. Just freaking
Noelle.
pretend like you took shrooms or something, and
I couldn't.
like
I
you're
couldn't. I've had
freaking
enough
cool, bro.
M&Ms.
She's from Oregon.
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 Ooh, that's one thing. When people go Oregon, I'm like, oh.
They're like,
I
well, we're
can't
not
do
making
that.
Like nails on
origamis
a
here.
chalkboard.
What are we making origamis?
Because I live in Idaho, so I drive through Oregon, every once in a while. And honestly, now they have drive-through little dispensaries, drive-through dispensaries. Like if you're going through like a McDonald's or something, you're like,
Oh, for
Yeah.
pot?
yes,
What?
yep,
Surprise me.
yeah.
Say that
Drive-
again?
They,
Oh
they
my
have
gosh.
drive-through dispensaries in Oregon now.
Good Lord.
He said
man.
Oregoni, and I about lost it.
I know it, man. You
'Cause
almost
I had half
choked
an
on me.
M&M in my mouth. Oh gosh, that was
Man.
awesome.
That's just ridiculous. It's like, oh yeah, you're gonna try the, you're going through McDonald's or something. It's like,
Can I get
yeah.
a Big Mac? And can I get that brownie, that special brownie you got?
Oh gosh.
The McMarijuana shake. Yeah, it's like, you want this Shamrock shake? No, I'll take the McMarijuana one. Yeah. I'll take the indica shake, please.
Oh my gosh. I can't even weigh in on this because I've only done like pot once.
Pot. Listen to what a
Yeah.
frigging oldie he is. I did.
Well,
pot.
now hold up. So
No, I called
whenever
it pot. It's my fault.
when I was dating the sugar baby, I didn't know what it was. Now hold on, let me
The heck is a sugar
first
baby? Isn't that a watermelon?
borderline stripper. No, I'm kidding. So no, but anyway, so she had basically what they did is called a shotgun, where she takes the hit and then puts it in my mouth.
All right. Yeah.
That's the only way I've ever had it. And she was like, "How do you feel?" I'm like, "I don't know. Am I supposed to feel some type of way with just one hit?" Just
You know what? You're lucky, dude, because it could have gone two ways.
Right.
Especially that, like, that's such a troll thing to do. Some typical pot smoking weed head man, dude. Let's freaking shock it, bruh. It'll be freaking gnarly, dude. It's like, yeah, dude. It's like those idiots. Let's beer bong, bro. It's like,
Oh my
okay. Freaking A, man. I guess I did all that crazy stuff back in the 80s, beer bong and all that.
You're gonna be sharing some of those stories on Wednesday, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I got
Noelle-
new stories.
Yes. Noelle Tolland.
60-year-olds. Yep. How do you say Noelle's name backwards?
It
Elon.
Elion?
Elion.
Elion.
Oh, look at her. She already knows. Elion. Hello,
Yeah.
Elion. You're
Yours is better than
beautiful,
mine.
Elion.
Mine's Nitsudge.
And my last name is Toland, like Toland.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it basically
Very
would be.
Toland.
Toland.
How would you say it backwards? Is the D silent? So it'd be
Yeah.
Nailed. Nalot?
Yeah. Yeah. Narid. That's my name, Darren. Narid. Hello, Narid. Y'all sound Middle Eastern. Hello, Narid. Yes, beautiful unibrow.
I just got married last week.
All right, Elion, I appreciate you taking some time and joining us. And
There's no A on there, dude. It's Elion, dude. Where's that A come from? He's trying to be all
It's the
country.
E.
Elion. She's
Oh,
from
God.
Oregon. She's from Oregon.
Noelle, it was great sharing the moment and the night with you. Thank you so much for sharing your story and your music. Can't wait to meet you in person now. I know that you're in Nashville. I'll be connecting with you soon, Dadgum.
Awesome.
That's right,
Look forward to it, doggone it.
and we're going to have to schedule you to come perform up in Boise.
I would love that.
Absolutely. All right, let's do it. Awesome. All right, Noelle, thank you so much. And we will talk to you soon. And then we're looking forward to all your music. Once again, where can everybody find your music?
Anywhere you stream. And my website's just my full name, noelletoland.com.
With one L.
Yeah. Well, my last name's one L, but my first name, Noelle, is 2 L's and an E.
Okay.
Instead of Noelle, I had a high school teacher call me 2 L's.
Noelle.
Oh, now I'm getting serenaded. I love it.
We should bring her on for the Christmas segment. This song is about me. Nobody knows it.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
Noelle, that's me.
Oh, look, there he is again. See?
Dadgum. Darren, what happened to
You're
you?
doing the French exit again.
All right, Noelle, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me. It was great to meet you guys.
Likewise.
We'll be talking soon.
Bye. Oh my gosh. I wonder if Darren's going to pop back in or not.
Oh my gosh. If he does, I'm going to pop out. I'm going to go to the green room.
We'll disappear and he'll be the only one standing there.
Yeah, right. Just leave him on the live.
Yes.
Where the everybody go?
Right.
Oh man, this was a great night.
It was
great artist.
Yes.
Having Darren come on, was just great. I do miss Elise, but she'll be back.
As soon as Elise told me that she wasn't feeling well, I was like, I texted Darren. I'm like, do you want to pop in? He goes, I just woke up, dude. I'm like, okay. Do you want to come in? Well, maybe I'll surprise y'all. I'm like, all right. And sent him the link and boom, he popped in. So I was like, cool, sweet.
Oh man, that was a great night. I can't wait to go back, and after it's all edited and we get to listen to it on Apple and all that jazz. Spotify. I love going back and listening to our shows and the chemistry and the interaction and the silliness and the wonkiness and wackiness. Oh, it's awesome.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's always good. It's always good to, go back and just listen to the show. I mean, just as people in radio in general, I mean, and I'm sure you as musicians, you create your song and then you always go back and you're like your worst critic. You got to, criticize your own show or your own music or whatever. Like when I was a DJ, I would just go back to my ear checks and listen to some, how I sounded. And I was like, did I really just mess up the beginning of that song like that? Oh my gosh. It's like, so.
Yeah. Yeah, man. This was a great night, man. We went from beginning to the end without missing a beat. Awesome.
That's right. We did not. Yep. And we got some great things coming up in the near future. Also, don't forget Wednesday. It's going to be myself and Darren, along with Ike Cavelli, our entertainment gossip queen. He will be joining the show, and he'll be giving us all the Hollywood gossip in the beginning of the show each and every week on Wednesday nights. So you don't want to miss that. He's awesome. Ike's amazing. He's a good friend, too. So definitely you want to check out the show. So we're going to be talking a little more Elvis. We're going to be talking about Iron Maiden, Cutting Crew. We're also going to be talking Poison and Bret Michaels and find out about some of the crazies out there in Hollywood. So it's going to be a great show. So you want to join us. And you thought this show was a little censored? No, there's no censorship when it comes to the Wednesday night show. So
I won't have the button and I won't be on there. So
we'll be on an hour later than normal. So the Wednesday shows were 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. The Wednesday shows were 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. So when you're putting the kids to bed, you can listen to us. So that's how that works.
Get the alcohol out and get ready.
And Jelly Roll, if you're watching the show, we want you as a guest. Come on, Jelly Roll, let's go.
Yeah, we just had a guy sing a song about a tweaker on this thing.
Yeah,
we
exactly.
We take in everybody at this point.
Yeah, and we also had another artist that tried to find out how much she would get paid to be a stripper, but
Heck yeah, man. Oh, it's awesome.
All right. So I want to thank the Moonshine Shenanigans. I also want to thank our amazing, awesome guests as always. So we had Noelle Tolland and Wes Shipp. Thank you, Justin and Darren Chef, for popping in and joining us and being a part of the show. And of course, thank everyone who's been chiming in and watching us. And even if you didn't comment and you're watching us, that's okay. We're happy to have you view. And make sure you guys share this episode so we can just keep going viral and so forth. And then eventually we'll start making money, and we'll make this our living.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, we appreciate all the support. It's always great seeing the comments that come on, you know, and I have not met any of these people in person yet. Not even Don, our freaking booking guy, you know, but that's okay.
It's all right.
Eventually I will.
Don's a great guy. I actually met him when I was in Nashville. My whole family was there in beginning of the year, and we had family pictures behind the feed mill, and Don's like, I'm going to go meet Roger. So he was there waiting for me and my my crew to pull in. So
very cool. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much,
guy.
Roger. You're the main guy of this show. You know, this is the third episode in being the co-host, and I absolutely love it.
It's a great show. And your buddy is going to join us in September, and I cannot wait for Callum to join us and for us to talk about Monarch.
It's going to be good. You've got him,
2 weeks,
and then you've got my other buddy who's going to be on too. The badass beauty herself,
Whitney.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Whitney Martin, right?
Miller. Whitney Miller. Yeah.
Miller.
She's the one that actually introduced me to Callum. And
really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
People. Yeah. I got a writing session with Callum on Wednesday. It's going to be, in the great words of the younger millennials, lit.
I
hate the way
Oh yeah, so that's gonna be great. So Monarch premieres on Fox on Sunday, September 11th. So if you guys I would just DVR because we're live and they're not. So you can always watch Monarch after our show. But no, actually Monarch will be on Tuesday. Monarch will actually be moving to Tuesdays on September 20th. So, it's going to be after the football game on Sunday nights. Monarch will be airing and then I'm sure they're going to replay it one more time before, episode 2 comes on the 20th. But definitely we're going to be following that show each and every week.
Yeah.
So, and we're going to recap. And Callum said he's going to come join us and be part of the recap. So,
so y'all be ready to call in because, we want the lines to blow up, and he's going to be answering every question you got about Monarch, doing all kinds of feedback. I'm so excited that you brought up that idea, Roger. It's going to be
it's going to be fun. So make sure you join us. All right, guys, we're out of here. You guys have yourself a great Sunday. I know this is a little longer than expected, but we had too much fun. We'll see you guys next Sunday night, and we'll see you Wednesday for the Holly Weird Edition.
Bye, everybody. Have a good week.
Peace out.